the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
Here are the starters for Houston. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bruno Fernando. Then it's Tim Hardaway, then it's Ball, and it's Matthews in at the 3. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. And it's Clarkson in at the small forward position. And the shot goes down.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Clarkson outside. Pass to O'Neal. Ball with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Hardaway. Clarkson grabs a miss. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
And here's Clarkson. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. All sorts of time. Misses off the left iron.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Fernando. Stolen. Outside Mitchell. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
For 3, Conley. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Lots of room. Drained it for 2 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Matthews. Antetokounmpo, left side. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And Utah calls time here. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
For the Jazz, Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for O'Neal. And it's Alexander Walker in for Conley. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Dinwiddie's checked in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. And here are the Rockets now. Last time they met was in Houston.
And you know, they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on. We saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Gay with the ball. Here's Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Gay. Clarkson for 3. And another miss by Utah. To the middle. Here's Fernando. Drops in the layup for two. Fernando's got his second bucket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Pascal's checked in.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming on the floor for the Jazz, Eric Paschall.
1:56 left in the opening quarter. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Houston in the lead. Antetokounmpo outside. Matthews misses. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Mitchell, the pass to Whiteside. Now Mitchell fires the three. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 5 points.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Right side Hardaway, out to the right wing. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Mitchell. Again, Utah. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So for the Rockets, Şengün checked in for Fernando. Tate comes in for Matthews. And it's Porter Jr. in for Hardaway. Gay outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Gay. Outside Mitchell. 4 on the clock. From deep. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Şengün. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
He's off on the first. And the Rockets making a change here.
At the line for the Rockets, Alperen Şengün, taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Mitchell against Porter from 12 feet. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back.
Jazz fans, here comes the Utah Jazz.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And the Rockets with possession. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clarkson in at the 3. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Pass to Alexander Walker. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Well, this is clearly an area that LaMelo Ball takes pride in, the ability to set up his guys.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert, defended by Şengün. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charity stripe shot. No good. And it's Houston the other way.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Now here's Tate. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Green. Takes one from 10 feet. And Gobert with a block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Here's Porter. Tate with it. Porter finds Tate. Inside. Here's Şengün. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Şengün's got 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Clarkson. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Timeout called. Houston. Doris with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Fernando's checked in for Şengün. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Tate. Luaba, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in for LaMelo Ball.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. Antetokounmpo against Gobert. Clarkson for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On the wing, Nwaba. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Dinwiddie with it. 11 points for him last game against Utah. And the basket is good. Dinwiddie's got 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Utah calls timeout.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
A different look for Utah. Pascal, he's checked in for Whiteside. Gay comes in for O'Neal. And Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Gobert finds Pascal. Now Conley. Now Gobert. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. Shot clock at 5. Hey, shot is good. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, BA. Averaging 20 points per game during that 19-20 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Utah's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, there have been rumors that the Jazz stars Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert don't get along. Mitchell said, quote, "We're good. You don't have to be best friends with the people you work with. We want to win, and I don't think either of us are worried about what's being said around us." Brian?
Serious squad goals, Allie. Thanks. Up top, Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Conley. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Matthews, he's checked in for the Rockets. Hardaway comes in for Green.
But think about Eric Paschall, who spent 5 years in college. That's a bit of an outlier, obviously, in the NBA. But what an experience it was. He won 2 national titles at Villanova.
Conley against Dinwiddie. Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Gay. Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell. Gay with the ball. This one for 3. The rebound by Matthews. Here's Dinwiddie with the drive. Count the basket. Dinwiddie's got 17.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are way out in front. That's all for now. Say good.
Fans, your Jazz Youth Dance Team.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, Houston's shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Stephen Silas. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Tim Hardaway is out there with ball. And it's Dinwiddie in at the center, locking down the middle.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. Now here's Gobert. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 3. Shot from 12. And it's Clarkson missing. Clarkson's gotten just 1 of his 6 shots to fall here. Dinwiddie finds Hardaway. Now Dinwiddie. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
And it's Clarkson missing.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Up top Ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Clarkson for 3. And another miss by Utah.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And that one drops for him. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Clarkson. Now here's Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Puts up a three. The Rockets pull it in. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hardaway. Clarkson with the defensive effort. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Mitchell, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 9.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer?
I think, B.A., a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. Alexander Walker comes in for Mike Conley. Clarkson for 3. Unable to get that one. The Rockets go the other way with it.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Porter into the lane. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Goes to
Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Jazz have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Mitchell, the pass to Clarkson. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Clarkson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Şengün with it, defended by Whiteside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Whiteside.
It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
First team foul.
First free throw is good. A different look for Utah. Pascal comes in for O'Neal. And Gay's subbed in for Clarkson. Both good from the line that time. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Gay finds Pascal. Outside Mitchell. Gay with the ball from outside the arc. Second chance effort. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
And here's Ball. Şengün in the post. He's against Pascal. And there it is for him.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
2 minutes.
Pass to Alexander Walker.
2 minutes.
Now Gay. Here's Alexander Walker. With some arc. Here's Whiteside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Fernando's checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Matthews. Here's Fernando. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Whiteside. Here's Pascal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Eric Pascal. Taking 2
And he makes the
shots.
first. He's off on the second. The Rockets have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Ball. There's the drive. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. First, LeBron James.
It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play, Doris.
Well, from the outset, B.A., he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility.
Pass to Gay. Over Green. Tate grabs the board. Tate's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ball. Drives to the hoop. And Ball throws it down.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Gay. And here's Whiteside. Now here's Gay. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz again can't hit. Here's Green. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Green with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Rockets on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Butler out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Rudy Gay. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And he lobs it up. Tipped. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob. Here's Şengün. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. And that one's good. Green.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. From deep, Mitchell. They get the rebound. Gay. Good D by Şengün. Well, Houston's shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Ball passes to Şengün. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Snead. And here's Butler outside. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Martin with the bucket.
Kenyon Martin
Martin's
Jr.
gotten his first bucket of the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Butler. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. 6 to shoot. Pass to Snead for 3. The shot that time not on target. And Houston will come the other way. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Here's Şengün. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Butler. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
Green against Mitchell, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Azubuike, he's checked in for Utah. Forrest comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Christopher, he's checked in for Houston. Dinwiddie comes in for Ball.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Here's Snead. That shot is off, and Houston will come the other way. Here's Dinwiddie, and that one's good. Dinwiddie's got 25 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Forrest. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And Dinwiddie, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Butler against Dinwiddie. From 11 feet away, Butler with the bucket.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
Lets a floater go. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. From 11 feet away, can't get it to drop, and it's Houston the other way. Here's Christopher, and he dunks it down.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Pass to Snead. Here's Azubuike, defended by Şengün. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the left wing. Here's Forrest, defended by Şengün. Forrest can't hit. Martin with the ball. Releases. Misses the shot. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about Allie. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce.